Today is May 6, 2025, and the housing market is still a scam, which means we need to make a video about the hedge against the housing market, which is Housecoin. Housecoin launched a little over a month ago and hit all-time highs over a $115 million market cap on May 1st. And since then, we have seen Housecoin have its first major pullback as it's trading right around a $57 million market cap today. Now, I bought Housecoin around a $20 million market cap and still have not sold a single Housecoin token today. And the reason being is because I've seen extreme strength from the community. I love the narrative, which is to flip the housing market. And as I said in previous videos, I do believe that this is the next billion-dollar meme coin on the Solana blockchain. Now, in the meme coin space, people tend to panic when you see a 50% pullback from all-time highs. But you have to remember, this is the meme coin space. That's not only expected, but it's actually guaranteed in this weird space that we traded. Now, some bullish things that I've seen online recently for Housecoin. First off, we saw Housecoin featured in Market Watch yesterday. You can see that the title was House and the Rise of On-Chain Real Estate, a cultural and financial shift in the RWA era. We also saw Ansem, who called Housecoin around a $10 million market cap, continue to bull post Housecoin as he tweeted this funny Housecoin meme to his 720,000 followers on X. We also saw other big Solana creators yesterday publicly tweeting that they bought Housecoin, as Soul Jakey made this tweet to his 200,000 followers on X, and even Artchick, who has had some great calls in the meme coin space, continues to bull post Housecoin to her 200,000 followers. Now, anytime that an asset or a meme coin goes from zero to over $115 million market cap overnight, you should expect to see some sort of a pullback and retracement, especially when we see top assets like Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, and many other altcoins pulling back as well, which is what we've seen here in the month of May. And when you look at any meme coin chart, you do see a correction after the first major run-up. We saw it with Pepe, Doge, SHIB, SPX, WIF, MOG, the list goes on. And this gives investors a chance who got in early to take some profits, which we always applaud people for taking profits. And it gives new investors who were sidelined, who like the project, a better entry point to buy that project. So Housecoin is on its first major dip. As I mentioned, I haven't sold a single token, and I do believe that this project will continue to rip once the markets rebound. And I agree with what Lexapro said in this tweet on May 1st. It's time to go mainstream, Housecoin. And I personally believe that this is one of those tokens that could go mainstream, that could catch the mind share of millions of investors around the world, as the narrative is simple and it's pretty much one that all of us agree with: to flip the housing market, because the housing market is a scam. So once the crypto markets do rebound, I do expect to see Housecoin rebound as well. And I do believe that this is a billion-dollar meme coin on Solana, LARPing as a 57 million meme coin project here in May. So that is the video. Let me know if you guys are still bullish on Housecoin. If you are, make sure to drop some comments below, hit that like button, and follow me here online. And as always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you all on the next episode.